Good day, everybody. In this morning, I would like to present part of my study about a vehicle cabin head wheel up analysis based on dimension different under direct sunlight path. This study we conduct in Universitas Negeri Padang, especially in the sum of a parking car in round of Universitas Negeri Padang. I'm Owen Purwanto and Gusti Ramadhani, Nuzul Hidayat, Ardian Kurniawan, and Rico Saputra. We are from Engineering Faculty, Universitas Negeri Padang. The study background of this study is we know that the increasing of a vehicle temperature while parked in the sun causes discomfort for drivers and passengers. And then excessive heat generated by rising temperature in the vehicle cabin during parking car damage the vehicle interior, including the dashboard, seat, and control panel. And then health and safety risks for vehicle user due to thermal exposure. And then increased vehicle temperature will have an impact on greenhouse gas emission and the overall carbon footprint of transport. The state art of this study is to determine the correct parking position to avoid harmful emission, especially for the vehicle dimension. In this study, we use two dimensions of a car. One dimension is we call this dimension A and dimension B, and this is for car dimension I. This is Avanza car, and car dimension B is Innova car. And the temperature measuring point, we have a 4 measuring point in the dashboard, driver seat, passenger seat, and in the back of the passenger car, or this is we can call one point in the end of the car. Now we use thermocouple for measuring temperature, and we use data logger for collect the temperature from the morning. It is mean that first point of car parking, and then after until afternoon for the end of the car parking, so we can know the temperature increase every time and carbon increase every time. We use this data logger to collect all of the data, and we can see the cabin heat temperature increase in Avanza because the Avanza is the small dimension, and because of small cabin size, you had to accumulate more quickly. And plus in the Innova, with it is better UV coating reduce radiation more effectively. We can see that sensor in the Avanza make sure or detect increasing the temperature in the car. In the morning, at 20, and then it is will be higher in 11, 12, and then this is decrease in 14, 12, and will be increased in 15 and 16 times. How about the dimension 2, or we use this Innova. In Innova, the temperature rise, it is also in 10-20, and then decrease and increase in 13-12 until 16-12. And this is gradually because in sensor 1 it is in cabin car, in driver's seat, increasing the temperature is higher than in passenger seat because it is have glass, so we can see that in Innova the temperature will be decreased, but it is will be gradually increase after 10-20. How about the humidity? All of the experimental uh, car, it is in car I or measuring point in I dimension. The humidity is lower if the temperature is higher, and the concentration of CO, this is very high in dimension 2 or Innova, but in Avanza is decreased. It is mean that component of the car Innova and Avanza in the cabin is very effect to save carbon. We can see that the times start from 10:20 until 16:12. It is carbon is increased. So if we parking in the 10:20 until 12, it is higher, but the carbon will be increased until 14:12. This is the conclusion of the table or in a graphic. We can see that if the humidity increase, the temperature will be increased. And this is the conclusion of this study. The highest carbon temperature increase was in Innova because of dimension. This is a dimension small. The increasing temperature in the cabin will be quickly, and UV protection reduce cabin temperature. If possible, every car is use UV protection to protect the temperature. uh, Outside temperature will be sent to inside the cabin, so the temperature reducing will be lower, and CO concentration increase because of material at our car cabin. So if we use the material in the cabin, it is better to make sure that every interior in the cabin not effect on CO, because the CO will be effect on the human health and comfortable of the passenger. Thank you for the attention, because this is a part of our study. So we hope you all of guys will give us a question and suggestion for improve for improve uh, future our study. Thank you and good day.